Man, y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Tiny World Podcast with your boy, your host, Tiny Is Too Big, man. And boy, I got a story for y'all to tell y'all today, goddamn. Peep here. So last night, I go out with the boys, man. I ain't been out in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to be a good boy, been trying to save money and shit. I go out with the boys last night. We go to a place, we still in Shreveport, Louisiana, right? We go to a place called Walk-Ons. This is like a Cajun food Hooters. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, Hooters chicks, but they're dressed in like cheerleading outfits and they got like Cajun food and shit. I'm sipping on that pina colada daiquiri tonight, guys. Bear with me. But yeah, so man, we walk in there. The first place I go to when I fall up in that bitch is straight to the basketball hoops, because I'm trying to see. I feel like I'm young Kobe. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I feel like I'm young Kobe, and I'm taking all challenges. So I fall up in that hole. I'm shooting basketball and shit, whatnot. We waiting to be seated and shit. So the lady comes over there and she's like, "Hey," she's like, "I got a seat for y'all." So she takes us to like this crowded ass area. We're around all these kids, and like that's where we didn't want to be, because like it's gonna be some drinking and we talk shit, man. We talk all types of wild ass, nasty ass shit. So we didn't want to be around no kids or whatever. So we slide in the booth and shit. And my homeboy is like, "Man, we need to move. So the waitress comes by, and he was like, "Oh, never mind. He's instantly in love. Wildest shit I ever seen. So instead of like just being, like being the man and being straightforward to him, he creeps the whole time, man. He's creeping on her, man. I'm peeping her and I'm peeping him too. She's kind of digging him, but he ain't coming out and saying nothing. He just looking at her in the eyes and shit, looking at her ass when she walks away and shit like that. I'm like, dude, come on, bro. That brings my other point. Man, it ain't cool to be hanging out with a bunch of thirsty motherfuckers, man. That shit cramp your style, bro. Like, real shit, man. I ain't never been the type to jock no bitch, man. Like, real nigga shit. In Texas, man, it's better to be chose, bro. Like, that's our shit. Players get chose. If you can fall up in a spot and just post up and get chose, that's when you won. Goddamn, this cat, he from Mississippi. Them cats, they operate on a whole other different system, man. They operate on hounding the bitch too, I'm gonna make her love me and all that shit. But man, he just looking her all in her eyes, man, and looking at her butt and rubbing her hand. I'm like, dude, you making me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I slide on you if that's my sister by G, like real shit. So anyway, man, we're eating, and then like the drinks get to flowing. He finally gets his courage up and shit. So he starts talking to her and everything. And I already had told him everything he needed to know about the chick. Like I knew she didn't have no father or none of that. Like, I could just, I'm like a fucking master of like sociology. Like I can tell like I can look at a person and see how they act, and I could tell like what they were missing, or like if they had a father, if they have a good home life growing up, or how they carry themselves. I was like, man, I told him everything. I was like, look, man, she ain't never had no daddy. She probably was a scripper somewhere, because I knew she had a scripper's body, man. So like she probably was a scripper somewhere, man. I was like, man, shoot your shot, man. I guarantee you get a number or whatever. He was like, okay. So we drank a couple beers and shit, and he finally starts talking to her, but he's saying like little weak ass shit, like what did he say? He said some old corny ass shit, but he ain't asking the chick for a number, dude. He like, she brought us the receipts, and he asking like, why you didn't put a smiley face on mine? I was like, dude, man, ask that bitch for a number and let's go. So he gets her number and shit. And like I guess he's talking to her last night. He thought he was gonna get in the ass last night. I was like, nah, bro, it ain't gonna be that easy, man. So he's talking to her, whatever, and then she says that what she say? How does she term it? That she's a very special girl. And like when he told me that, I already knew where he was going, big dog. He said that she's a very special girl, and right after that, sends him a picture of where she's special at. Dude, come on, man. My thing is this, bro. They hired you. I mean, I know we gotta be like equal and all that shit, but why would you hire? Like, that's like hiring a tranny at Hooters, man. You're killing your business, man. Off top. And she out here, or she, or whatever the hell it is. I don't have no bias against that. I feel like everybody should be free to have sex with who they want to, when they want to. But man, don't be out here tricking motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? I done hollered at you all day, all night. Everybody done seen me in the middle of the goddamn bar, hollering at you, talking and laughing and shit. And everybody know the secret. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering why you single and you look like that. Cause you got an extra piece, goddamn. So shit. After that, like, so, we're all kicking it this evening. And we're talking about the shit. Like, we bring up the story, and it's another old guy that he kind of works with us. Man, an older gentleman. This dude's probably like 65, and he was showing her a picture. He was showing him a picture of the fuck. I don't even know what you transgender woman or man. And the guy was like, shit, I don't come, man. Man, I get that motherfucker to the room. That's a fuck motherfucker. I said, oh, he was dead serious, God. He was dead serious. That shit was wild as hell to me, man. You never know what a motherfucker do in the dark. That shit's wild. That leads me to believe that, that's his thing. But that's cool, though. That's your thing. That's your thing. I can appreciate you being wide open and being fresh with it. You feel me? I remember, look, I got a story for y'all about me. I'll never forget, cause this was like probably about 4 or 5 years ago. That's when I was back on the road real heavy. And I was in, where was I at? I was somewhere, I might have been in Meridian, Mississippi. And we were at the Texas Longhorn Steakhouse. So man, me and my homeboy, we're sitting there eating and drinking and all that shit. So it's some chicks that like I'm talking to, like they're across the bar. And shit, like me, man, when I see something I like, I'm gonna tell her, baby, you look good. I holler at the goddamn across the bar. I don't care, man. I don't see, girl, you like a snack. What's up with it? Huh? So I'm talking to these chicks, and then these other two chicks walk in, man. And I look at this one chick. One chick was clearly a man. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, the other chick looked like a chick. But by that time, shit, dude, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, I'm 4 or 5 drinks in, 2 blunts up, waving in the bitch, waving in the hair on goddamn Billy Ocean. You feel me? Or Elder Bars, goddamn, waving in the bitch. So I see one clearly a man. Fuck it, man. So I'm steady talking to them other chicks. These 3 bad bitches, man. One of them was they're like singers or some shit. Them bitches from Oklahoma or some shit. Man, one of them bitches was bad, man. She was like, I want to say like Native American and something else, man. She was all exotic and shit, but she was on me, man. She was all on my tip, man. But I ain't the one I wanted. But I mean, anyone would have did. But let me give y'all a tip, guys. If a motherfucker on you, man, shoot her down, man. Shoot her shit down. A pretty motherfucker that she attract you, shoot her shit down, man. Shoot her down one time. You can't just take everything that's out there that come to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Boost your confidence up. I'm spraying it to the side, man. I'm looking at old girl. Her homegirl got them big ass titties. I'm looking at, I ain't even no titty man, but damn, them motherfucker perked up that right, goddamn, you heard me? I walk around and told them hoes, whoever give me y'all number, I'll pay for your dinner. Y'all, all 3 of y'all give me your number. I'll pay for your dinner right now. But that's beside the point. Anyway, so after that shit, like, we exchanged like numbers and shit. So I'm walking out of the the Longhorn Steakhouse. Hell, once I get that oil in me and I'm in that mode where, like, shit, I was single at the time. Really didn't have nothing holding me down. It was to the point where I wouldn't even come home. Like, on my off days, I'd stay where I was at and just like vacation. Every off days I had, it was like a vacation. And whether I'd be in St. Louis or Chicago, I just post up, man. And man, on my way out, I went over there to that tranny. Not to the one that was obviously a man, but the chick, which I thought was a chick. Man, I went over there and grabbed her by the hand. And goddamn, man, her hand was all veined up and shit. I said, I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry. I got the fuck up out of there, dog. My homeboys talk about that shit to this day, man. That shit's wild. That's what you don't want to get caught. Make sure when you riding around here, you sipping that drink. I know a lot of cats is on that Ciroc, and it's a real smooth drink. You feel me? But you gotta take caution, man, because these guy girls, man, they starting to look more and more like girls, man. I'm trying to tell you, they out here fooling the shit out of niggas, man. Huh? That real shit. They out here fooling the shit out of people. And it's a lot of guys that don't care. Like my homeboy, he's my homeboy because he's A1. I know he was playing when he said it, but I wouldn't put it past him. He said he get a motherfucker back to the room like that, she fucked. or he a fuck motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That shit's wild. It takes a lot to be that honest, but as an old person, I guess that shit comes with it. Like the older you get, the more confident you get in everything you do. Even like the words you say, like you're married and shit, so nobody's gonna be like, oh yeah, that guy's gay. But man, the way he said that shit was just funny. So I'm just saying, y'all beware, man. If that ain't your thing, hey, stay away. If it's your thing, do what you do and be proud of who you are and what you do. Like, that's the main thing. Be comfortable with yourself. Fuck what another motherfucker gonna say, because people are always gonna have something to say. People talked about Jesus. You feel me? People talked about President Obama. People talked about Donald Trump. People talked about Joe Biden. Like, people are always gonna have something to say, no matter how good you do. People hate on LeBron James because one night he might go out there and score 20 points. If he scores 20 points, the next day ESPN, fucking Stephen A, your boy goddamn Skip going in on him, dude, for fucking 20 points. That's some people's career high. But he scores 20 points in the game. He took a night off. Is he regressing? Man, dude, shut the fuck up, man. You know, people are always talking shit, but just do you, man, and be yourself, man. That's how you navigate this world. You feel me? You get comfortable with being alone and get comfortable with yourself, man. You made it, man. One thing about me, I'm so comfortable with being alone, and it's almost a detriment because I really don't want, like, I hardly ever call anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got homeboys and shit, and I love them to death. But me, as far as me picking up a phone and calling somebody, I don't, because I'm so comfortable with myself. I just rather be with myself. You know what I'm saying? And that almost made me lose my relationship with my girl, because she thinks that I don't want to talk to her, but I'm just so comfortable with myself, and I'd rather just stay in my own mind and think about the things that I need to be thinking about, and think about my goals and figure out how to accomplish them. I think about this shit every day, all day. I think about my purpose all day, every day, and I figure out ways so I can get there, and I think about new purposes and new ways. So I really don't, in my mind, if you come into my circle, that's cool, but I really don't have a lot of energy to be expelling out there to you. You know, as far as calling a motherfucker up and talking for 2 or 3 hours, I don't do it. I can't do it. I'll be rushing to get off the damn phone. But it ain't that I don't love them, and it ain't that I don't care for them. It's just that, man, I'd rather be by myself. But man, yeah. But my message for today, man, just don't be afraid to be you. You know, that's real shit, man. Don't be afraid to be you, and don't let nobody change you for nothing. Whether it be a woman, your parents, just be you, man, and be proud to be you. Man, I hope y'all have a good night. This was kind of a short podcast. I gotta go in here. It got late on me, but I'm gonna post one tomorrow, so hopefully it'll make up for this. But y'all get with me, man. I can be reached at tinyistobig@gmail.com. I'm trying to get my Instagram subscribers up at Unproductive Jones. Man, come follow me. I'll follow you back. I'm looking for people to be on the show. Somebody I can interview. Somebody I can have like a 1 and 2 with. So y'all hit me up, man. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I get back with you. Yeah.